frontal in your pussy. What'd you expect?
That shit was funny as fuck. I'm about to be Bob Marley in a minute.
Oh, do what you do, baby.
I'm about to be Bob Marley.
What it do, man? Man, locked up for days, like shit. Lamborghini dreaming, hand martinis to these snake bitches that be scheming. Sand between these toes, swim trunks out of Neiman. Pray the family be living good and they eating. Only way I'm sleeping, nigga, Lamborghini dreaming. Hand martinis to these snake bitches that be scheming. Can't believe these hoes, I don't trust and I don't need them. Pray the family be living good and they eating. Only way I'm breathing, nigga.
Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I am Mars and welcome. If this is your first time here, it more than likely is because I'm fairly new to YouTube, but I'll be here for a while, so stick around. Today will be a review on part 2 of the ZUES original, Joseline'S Cabaret Atlanta. Now, I didn't do a review on part 1 because it was just nothing to review, so I waited for part 2 to come out, and to be honest, there's really no difference, but I'm still going to do this review, so let's kick it off. Okay, so at the end of part 1, I think we ended with Natural walking off stage. I don't know if she went home or what, but I wish she would have beat Joseline ass or touched somebody on that stage before she left. Like, it would have given me a little bit of satisfaction. But I understand, be the bigger person, whatever. Part 2 starts off with them speaking about Joseline's favorite song from this season, and it's Do It Like It's My B-Day. It's alright, but it damn sure ain't Grammy worthy. The fuck? Who told her that she thinks she's gonna get a Grammy for this? A Grammy. Delusional. And this is also my thing. This is part 2, and it's starting off talking about the double homicide comment that Big Lex made in the first episode. I feel like this conversation should have happened on part 1 of the reunion, but it was too much yelling, and you know, pretty much it's no reason that it should be part 2 of the reunion, y'all talking about something that should have been talked about literally like within the first 10 minutes of part 1 of the reunion. You see what I'm saying? Like, but anyway.
Double homicide.
I'm sorry, that still gets me. Like, I ain't gonna lie, my first time seeing that, I was in tears. Sorry, this shit was funny to me. Still is. Okay, so Joseline and Aqua is having kind of like this heart-to-heart connection moment. Last time I checked, they was on bad terms when Aqua left the show and beat up that big ass nigga. So this whole, you know, they on good terms and clapping for each other and shit, it's kind of confusing to me. I don't know, Joseline just not giving this reunion at all. Like, okay, so at this point the host asked Big Lex, you know, whether she received more good comments or negative comments, and as Big Lex is answering, Joseline cut her off, trying to answer for her.
People
or more supportive people?
My support outweighed the unsupportive people.
And talking over her like she did the whole part 1 of the reunion. And I feel like everybody on stage putting their 2 cents of how they felt about the comments, i.e. botch face Barbie. Like, who asked you? Boss Tech. I thought I was ignorant. Well, who asked you? Like, nobody asked you in the house either. And my thing is like, okay, Big Lex said it. Double homicide, okay. I don't get why everybody's response is like, where's your kid? You don't even have kids, and you cannot an insult. Well,
you put a frontal in your pussy. What'd you expect?
That shit was funny as fuck. I'm about to be Bob Marley in a minute.
Oh, do what you do, baby.
I'm about to be Bob Marley.
the frontal was ran through anyway. Okay, let's be honest. The camera was all zoomed in on that shit. And where's Big Lex from again? I keep forgetting. About to be Bob Marley. Bob. Just imagine like little dreads sticking out somebody's panties. Let me stop.
Get your baby back.
I don't know where your kid is at, and I don't know what you
Y'all
got
don't
going
even
on
know
with
if I
your
have a
kid.
kid.
Exactly. Why do y'all keep talking about a kid? Coming at somebody for not having kids is not an insult. And having kids is not a flex. Boss Tech trying to be funny. It's okay. You want your baby back? I'm definitely gonna have to insert a picture of these red bottoms looking more like black bottoms. Okay, scuffed up and all. They went through hell and back in them shoes, taking the Devil Wears Prada to a whole nother level. And so at this point, the reunion is 10 minutes in, and only one question has been asked. Lunel and the other lady they just can't speak. It's just like, why are they here? They're just sitting here for a free check. Especially Lunel over here falling asleep and shit. Like, she had a long day. Like, she ain't got time for this shit. And Joseline is so messy. While Big Lex and Boss Tech are going back and forth, she just like got this smirk on her face like, She'll be trying to put it into this shit and get to the bottom of, you know what I'm saying, the issue. So after 10 minutes of fucking yelling, the host finally gets to ask another question. Goddamn, like, so she asked Chanel about her flip-flopping. She also asked Sapphire about the throwing the doggy treats at Chanel. I'm like, okay, we're getting somewhere. Let's talk about it. I'm so tired of all this yelling. Like, every time it comes to a reunion, everybody trying to be the bigger person, the classier person.
I was an adult in this situation, or why would I even be entertained?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, keep that same energy that you had on the show. She belittled Lucky. She talked about her from head to toe. She's talking about her trying to pay her man back, which still makes no sense to me. Do y'all remember Lil Tay? The little flexer? That's exactly what Barbie sound like.
These bitches could fucking never. Like, you bum ass bitches. Like, don't play with me.
You a broke hoe. You ain't never been a bottom bitch a day in your motherfucking life. Bitch, you don't even have a car. Fuck is you hoeing for? Go get a regular job. Bitch, you a broke bitch. I shit on you in real life and you know that.
Something. This shit costs more to your rent. My toilet costs more to your rent. Everything in my bathroom costs more to your rent. And see, this is my Lambo. I'm the youngest flex of the century, and I'm only 9 years old. What are y'all doing with your lives? Y'all only hating on me because y'all broke and jealous.
Like, Blueface Barbie sound exactly like Lil Tay when she talk, like a big ass kid. Beefing is a broke bitch sport. Bitch, I shit on you in real life. Like, nobody talks like that. Like, stop that shit. Like, in my opinion, she just talked way too much shit. Oh, she talked a big game like she could fight. And when it came down to it, well, we all know what happened. Lucky tapped that ass. Like, Blueface Barbie just give me a lot of insecurity vibes. Like, I came from nothing and I get all my worth from men, money, and belittling other bitches. Like, she gives me like just fake vibe. It's like, after the ass whooping is now you want to humble yourself after you got your ass whooped. Like, it don't work that way. Okay, so now we're at the point in the reunion where Miss Lunel asked the question that kind of set everybody off and got everybody in their feelings a little bit.
You the only one up here with a pimp?
I don't have a pimp. I have a manager. I have a manager, just like a lot of people on this stage.
And so Blueface, and so Botchface Barbie just like, I don't have a pimp, I have a manager. Like, okay, tomato. Lunel like, bitch, I know what you're talking about. Like, I got about 30 years on your ass. I know. See, I do wish that the cameras were rolling when the girls got off the plane, because apparently in more than one situation, you know, things were said before, you know, they got on the van, like, about each other, you know. And I'm sure it was. I mean, when you first meet a bunch of bitches, like, there's gonna be assumptions, you know, slick remarks. So, like, I'm sure Boss Tech said something about her teeth, because she didn't hesitate to say it again when she got in the house. So it made complete sense why Big Legs would want to fight Boss Tech. Like, bitch, you're talking, shut up. I'm talking about a situation that has nothing to do with you. Literally nothing. Bitches always trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho sometimes. Like, if it don't apply, let it motherfucking fly. Okay?
You weren't nobody. Nobody knew you until you came to Joseline'S Cabaret.
Here comes Boss Tech accusing Big Legs like, you wasn't nobody before Joseline'S Cabaret. Like, neither was you, bitch. I'm sorry, but World Star Hip Hop. And trust me, I can guarantee Big Legs will forever have more clout, or whatever you want to call it, now that she's been on the show, than Boss Tech ever had since before the show. For her body pain and World Star. She the World Star queen. It's just like, you proud of that? To each his own though. And then Aqua telling Big Legs like, bitch, you didn't even perform for the performance. Okay, and you didn't even make it halfway there. Aqua. Fuck is you saying? Like, I'm sorry. People need to realize when you insult somebody, you can't be in a worse position than they were. The fuck? At least she made it to the finals, bitch. You couldn't make it out of practice. I just feel like nothing that comes out of Joseline's mouth is sincere. It's not like this show just showed all her true colors. And I feel like, you know, side note, Miss Natural, Yummy, and Big Legs and Sapphire, all four of them kind of like exposed Joseline in a way. Like Joseline exposed herself, but they kind of like brought it to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't with it, but guess what? I'm still gonna watch season 3, bitch. Okay, so now at this point, Joseline seems like she's the host. I don't know. I just feel like they should have gave her the cards instead of Linnell and the other lady, because Joseline is doing all of the instigating and, you know, asking bitches shit. Joseline turns her attention to Miss Yummy, talking about somebody should have beat your ass. Like, you should have beat everybody's ass according to your book, Joseline. But come on. The girl is little. She's small, tiny, fun size. You're big as fuck compared to her, Joseline. Like, shut up. Shut up. So Big Legs just like, bitch, it's the cap for me. And Joseline trying to be funny, like, no, the cap is on. It's on your head. I'm like, Joseline, but you're the only one on stage who's like wearing this big ass hair hat. Wig, it looked like it's about 10 bundles on that bitch, and you want to talk about the cap? I feel like everybody's hair on stage looks good, but yours, Joseline, if we're gonna be honest. So like she said, it's the cap for me. Okay, so while Joseline is trying to talk to Yummy, Big Legs did butt in and, you know, cut Joseline off. But, you know, in that time and that energy, you can just tell, like, everybody's just over it. Like, fuck giving you time to speak. You've been speaking all this time. You've been speaking all through part 1 of the reunion. I'm gonna say what I want to say now. Like, I just don't blame Big Legs, because all of these women were talked to like children the entire show. And it's just like, okay, we're at the reunion. I don't have to come back to this. I don't have to see you ever again. So yeah, I'm gonna say whatever I have to say to get off my chest. You understand? I do see how Ballistic tried to, you know, intervene. I think his intentions were to like diffuse the situation, but it just didn't go that way. Like, once you told Big Legs to, you know, shut the fuck up, like, once somebody hear those words, like, everything after is gonna go in one ear and out the other. Like, the lesson, the principle, whatever you're trying to teach is not gonna be heard. You could have told her, just be quiet, let somebody speak. You know what I'm saying? There was a way to tell Big Legs to, you know, pipe down without telling her to shut the fuck up. And so of course the situation escalates. Joseline gives her big ass up, grabs I don't even know what it was. I think it was like a candle or something big, some prop, and she tries to throw it at Big Legs. Ends up missing, thank God, because who knows what she would have did after. I feel like Joseline wanted literally all the camera time for this reunion. Like, the fuck is it 10 other bitches here for? Like, y'all should have just set Joseline in the middle and had her just speak her fucking mind on every lady in the house. Everybody's ducking and dodging shit. I feel like Joseline is having flashbacks from Love and Hip Hop reunions, because that's exactly the vibe I'm getting right now. Now we have these unnecessary cuts in the reunion. Joseline goes backstage and changes clothes, like, unnecessary and extra. But do I expect anything less? No. Like, this show was a success because of the girls. I'm sorry, we watching the girls. Nobody really cared about you, Joseline. But the cabaret, the ladies, is what brought the ratings. Not the weak ass dances you put together, and, you know, not you and your husband. It's the girls. So Big Legs comes back on stage and say her piece, like, you know what, I'm about to take off this mic and say deuce to y'all forever. So she comes back, say her goodbyes, like, okay, you feel how you feel, fuck you, all y'all hoes fake, goodbye. It was like the most quick, straight to the point piece I'd have never seen. Okay, Miss Natural also came back on stage. I thought she done left the building. I guess not, but she came back to say her piece as well. I like how Miss Natural kept it cute, classy, and simple. You know, she calmed down, she came back like, you know, this is me. I wouldn't be here, you know, today if it wasn't for my past, because Joseline and, you know, people just kept saying like, oh, that's all you do is suck dick, you porn star, you know what I'm saying, trying to say her piece of yummy. And while she's doing that, guess who starts talking and interrupts? Joseline. So Joseline turns her energy back to Miss Natural, like, so she getting riled up again, talking about Miss Natural sitting over there looking ugly, talking about her wig is ugly, her dress is ugly. Sorry, but she looks better than you, way better than you, with and without the wig, you understand? And it just really bothered me because Joseline was being so degrading, talking to Natural like, you know, you haven't done anything big, pretty much like people watch porn for free, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, Joseline, you just got a show on ZUES just this year. Like, people used to watch you for free on Love and Hip Hop. Okay, Mona Scott Young was writing them chicks. Okay, not ZUES, the fuck, not yourself. Okay, nobody was listening to your music. Okay, people barely listening to it now. But because you want to force it down everybody's throat every episode, having us listen to that shit 50 times per episode. Every time you need it, and you need it. But like, your head is way too big. Joseline, somebody needs to deflate that bitch. So pretty much that's really was the entire reunion, was just Joseline picking fights and Joseline talking. Oh, and also Joseline talking. Like, I would have been good with no reunion at all rather than this. Yeah, I probably would have had more camera time if she wasn't changing fucking outfits 50 times like she Beyonce and some shit. Anyway, that was it for this review. Let me know what you guys thought of it below. Let me know if you guys thought of anything that happened. Yeah.
Locked up for days, like shit. Lamborghini dreaming, hand martinis, titties, snake bitches that be scheming. Sand between these toes, swim trunks out of Neiman. Pray the family be living good and they eating. Only way I'm sleeping, nigga, Lamborghini dreaming. Hand martinis, tennis, snake bitches that be scheming. Can't believe these hoes, I don't trust and I don't need them. Pray the family be living good and they eating. Only way I'm breathing, nigga. Roll me up some reefer, nigga. Lord knows I smoke away my problems, I be chiefing, nigga. Blow an ounce on weekends, know my house be reeking, got you being creeping.